feast shelter nearby. And I'm sure folks would appreciate free self-defense classes.
Good idea. Gotta admit, I'm starting to see
Oh, yeah. It's like, whoa, there's 2 Spider-Man? What's going on? Oh, he tracked me. I love Web Blossom. Oh, I don't like missiles hitting me though. Good grief. Well, maybe it wasn't a missile, maybe it was one of those grenade things, stun grenades. My rocket launcher.
Hi, I'll finish him off. You need to tell me twice.
Where's the other rocket launcher? Oh, there you are. Oh! That sucker tracked me. There we go. Is he underneath? He must be underneath. No? Where is he? Oh, yeah, you're up there. Okay. We get him? There we go.
Man, that was intense. How do you do it?
One bruise at a time. Look, your heart's in the right place, but if you keep this up, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, I see that now. Don't worry, I'm hanging up the suit. Spider-Man, no more.
Good call.
Oh, you can see the
Besides,
zipper.
You don't need a costume to make a difference.
Hey, that's a good line. I'll remember that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, what's our next skill gonna be? Quick zip, web zip a second time without losing altitude. Air attacks deal additional damage and generate more focus. I think we're gonna take that one. I do a lot of air attacks. Alright, now we will make our way back to Octavius Industries Lab. So where are you, Maggie? Are you in the US? I'm in Alabama, so I'm in the central time zone. Just wondering if it's the middle of the day for you, or is it evening, or...
I've always been about the truth. When I was a reporter and a newspaper publisher, I printed the truth. And now as a broadcaster, I speak it. Sometimes it hurts. But it's my responsibility to bring it to you. And the truth is, the city is not quiet. It is not peaceful. It is a disaster waiting to happen. Threats roiling under the surface like a hungry shark just beneath the waterline. Don't let Spider-Man fool you. You are not safe. None of us are.
Okay, your Eastern time zone? That's cool. Well, I'm here 8 to 4 Central, so was that 9 to 5 Eastern, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, I've actually got it posted on Twitch too. I try to keep it updated. On my About, there's actually a timer that tells you when my next stream is going to start. Thank you.
All units,
Yeah.
10:30. Armed robbery in progress. Officers needed on scene in Clinton.
I'm not really a social media person. I never had a social media account until this. And I really only use my Twitter to announce when I'm coming online. But I appreciate that. Yeah, I know. You always have to click on the About section. It's kind of weird.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. There must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
Sorry, I don't talk over the dialogue. Thank you. Yeah, the pup in my pick is Barry. Unfortunately, I lost him April 29th of this year. He's actually behind me. You can see I had him cremated and put in this urn. He was
Now, a lot of people ask
rescued.
me what I think of Mayor Osborn, but what matters is what you think. Let's ask our first caller. You're on.
Hang on. J. Jonah Jameson's being rude. Yeah, he was a rescue beagle. I had him for 17 years. He was 18 when he passed away. He's kind of old. They said his organs were shutting down, and it was sad. But yeah, I've got him with me. His name was Barry, Barry. Until one is loved an animal, part of one's soul. Oh, I like that. I have no idea who Anatole France is, but I like that quote. His name was Barry. That was the name he had when my ex and I rescued him or got him from the rescue organization. And I actually thought about naming my stream after him. I was going to name it Life Without Barry because I started streaming about a month afterward. But A, I thought that's really, really obscure. And B, it sort of makes you constantly bring up a downer subject. I mean, I don't mind talking about him, but other people might get, be like, oh my gosh, he's talking about his dog, It's just not, it's not an upbeat sort of topic. So I decided just to name, he is still with me, but it's different. I'm sure you understand. But yeah, I didn't call it that. I decided to name it after an old D&D character that I used to play. And I've used this name in a lot of different places. So, but yeah, thanks for telling me he's cute. He was well loved by everyone that came in contact with him. My neighbor really liked him. Was always like, "Oh, such a cute dog," when we were, when I'd take him for a walk and stuff. So I miss him a lot.
On with
Okay, you can talk, Jameson.
Hi, I think Mayor Osborn's doing a terrific job. He's cleaned the city up and expanded the economy.
With all due respect to the office of mayor, the police cleaned up the city, and entrepreneurs boosted the economy. I do approve of many of the mayor's initiatives, like cracking down on quality of life crimes and reducing red tape. But I think he takes credit for a lot of things other people do. He's ambitious, which is not a bad thing. But I always say, be careful of people with agendas. We used to have a vigilant press to keep politicians honest, but it's a shadow of its former self. Now all you've really got is me.
Let's see. I think Jameson might have a slight agenda. maybe that big. It's not noticeable. You really have to pay attention to figure out his agenda. Uh-oh, looks like we're opening up Hell's Kitchen, so let's go to the radio tower first. On the last Spider-Man DLC?
It's all good, Spidey. Don't worry
Need
about it.
backup for a vehicle pursuit in progress. Report came in from Clinton. Over.
Got an 1165 on the eastbound side of the main.
I appreciate that. I do have one question though. So they're $10 each or $25 for all three. Do you think they're worth the price? Like, are they a pretty good length? Because I haven't really heard anything about them. I mean, I'm going to get them either way, but I'm just curious. Let's collect the backpack.
Would you look at that? Half the crime tower's back up already.
When Spider Cop's on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air. She'd come around. Someday.
Wait, you got the game and all the DLCs for $20, and the DLC still sells for $25? Am I missing something somewhere?
When the vulture cracked my eye lens, it almost blinded me. That was a wake-up call. Had to upgrade to a stronger material.
Okay. And then we'll go get the landmark that I'm standing on. Okay, that's easy enough.
Perfect.
Was it digital or was it physical? Gotcha. Yeah, my copy of Spider-Man is the only physical game I own for this generation. And the only reason it was physical because it was the PS4, the Spider-Man PS4 Pro, so it came with a physical version. Every other game I've gotten for Xbox One or PlayStation 4 has been digital off the store.
An armed mugging was just
Where
reported.
is it?
Need a unit on scene. Nearest
Oh, it's
officer,
right here.
please proceed to Roseville.
Stop.
The jammer I whipped up to jam Vulture's wings. Too bad he improved them after that.
Let's go take these guys out. Oh, come on. Are they under me? They're under me. Okay.
Oh, you
started without me.
Just throwing everything. I thought I was doing a takedown, but I couldn't see Spider-Man.
Every two-bit mugger thinks he's the next Wilson Fisk. Well, they are going to jail, so...
Thanks. You wouldn't understand, but it's hard to have money trouble.
I think he understands. Alright, backpack. So what else do you play? Besides this, obviously. Oh, I missed that. They're short but satisfying in my eyes.
Vial of the lizard's blood, I was able to mix up a cure and turn him back into Dr. Connors. Too bad it didn't last.
Ghost of Tsushima, Avengers. Rise of the Tomb Raider, nice. I just finished the Tomb Raider trilogy on the hardest difficulty. They're on my Twitch and slowly being uploaded to my YouTube. And I was actually going to play Ghost of Tsushima this weekend until I realized that the director's cut came out with the new content, and I realized that probably a lot of really big streamers are going to be doing that right now, and I would just get lost in the
Bring your children into the room,
and
friends,
all
because
that.
I'm delivering a lesson impressionable youngsters need to hear. My guest today is a man who learned the hard way that dressing up like Spider-Man isn't cool. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I wanted to fight crime and help people, and I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so I put on a costume like his and tried to do what he does. Boy, was that a mistake. I almost got killed. I'm just lucky the real Spider-Man saved me.
Let me stop you right there because I think the salient point has been made. Emulate Spider-Man in any way, and you will die! Don't do it, kids! And that's another one of Uncle Jonah's life lessons. Jared, trademark that.
So the face model for the main character of Ghost of Tsushima is streaming?
We've got a 10-10
That is kind of
narcotics still in
weird.
progress. Need a local unit on scene. Any officers
Huh.
near Hell's Stacks, please copy.
Yeah, that would be kind of odd. Yeah, I loved the game. I thought it was really good. I played it as soon as it came out. And when I found out there was going to be new stuff for it, I was all about it. But I just knew, like, so today when somebody searches Ghost of Tsushima, there's going to be way more people that they see before they ever got to me. And, you know, I have to keep things like that in mind. I will definitely play it, though. Alright, where are we going? Oh, I guess we're going to go do this drug deal crime thing.
Sleep it off. Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
Oh, whoops. Didn't notice you had a getaway car.
I'm losing him. Gotta catch up.
Will Barry be an emote? Honestly, I'm not really sure. I'm not really
Just drop me off at the jail.
aware of how the whole emote thing works. I have never tapped that fast enough. I knew very little about Twitch until I started streaming.
Huh. Fisk did keep these wannabe pushers in check. Wait, what's that feeling? Do I miss him?
I watched the streamers that I did watch. I watched their YouTube videos of their stream.
Anonymous text, easy arrest, boom.
So
done.
I'm learning as I go. I don't really know like what the deal is with emotes and how all that works. I mean, if somebody wanted to make a Barry emote, I wouldn't mind, but it's not really my forte. I'm not a terribly artistic person. I can copy things pretty well. Like I used to draw from comic books. Like I would have a comic book in front of me and I would duplicate it. Not like tracing paper, but draw what I saw, and I was decent at that. But as far as like creative, no. I'm much more analytical than creative. But I would not be against somebody making a Barry emote if they wanted to. Take what was that? Okay, we still don't have any bonus objectives to worry about yet.
Let's kick it up a notch. Okay, now I'm just showing off. Quit moving. And my collection is complete.
Yeah, that's very true. Like I said, I'm not against it. I wouldn't even know where to start. Like how to... Yeah, that's true. I will definitely get a lot of ideas and I learned one lesson on Thursday. If you go back and see Thursday's stream, I played an indie puzzler. So, who said that? Was that you? Was that you that said that? I played an indie puzzler. And it was a good game, don't get me wrong.
Careful with my adoring public.
But as you can see, there's not a lot of participation in my chat at the moment, which is I mean, that's just, it's the way it starts out. But playing a puzzle game, when you don't have a lot of people participating in chat to kind of help you figure things out, gets very tedious. And so, yeah, that was a mistake for this point in my channel. I'm having way more fun today.
Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me. I better stop them before they end up in driver's ed videos.
Ah, what are you doing on the building, Spider-Man? Where'd they go over there?